Welcome to another video. Walk on the wild side, and I am here in a bit of a wet Blackpool. I'm up here on Red Bank Road again, the bright lights of Red Bank Road. Just behind me we've got the Top Chippy. Oh, I did a review there not too long ago, yeah. The Top Chippy. This is where the end of the Blackpool Illuminations is, or the start, depending on which way you attack them from. We're going to be looking at some of the illuminations in this video. We've also got the world famous Bispham Kitchen restaurant here. It's very, very popular. You know, Red Bank Road here is actually really rich. They've got so many nice restaurants down here. It's pretty lively. And if you've ever come to the Illuminations and you've finished here, there's the arch there, Red Bank Road, Bispham. Just over there we've got Bispham Station. In this video, well, you'll know that it is actually quite busy up here. There's loads of people get out the cars and they want to go to the Top Chippy, they want to go to the Bispham Kitchen. But anyway, I'm going to take you on a bit of a tour of the illuminations. We're going to have a look at the tableau section, which are just over here. And I also want to do like a full run-through, drive-through of the illuminations. But this section over here is very popular, and it's best to get out of your car and have a walk around. But if you don't have a chance to go and see it, I'm going to do it now in this video. So we'll get a close-up view of the tableau section of Blackpool Illuminations. So it's a rainy night in Blackpool, Bispham End, and you know what? I actually think that this is a perfect night to actually look at the illuminations, because look, you get the reflections. Just look at those gorgeous reflections we've got on the road there, the wet road. Don't let the wet weather put you off coming to see the Blackpool illuminations, because you get a bonus with the reflection. Now this is actually quite a busy junction, this. I'm filming this at about 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock in the evening. Let's have a look at Bispham Station. There you go, look at that. Bispham Station. They've even got like an ice cream place there as well. And that was open the other night when I did my Top Chippy review. Bispham Station takeaway. They do hot dogs, burgers. Yep. Oh, I better watch it. There's a tram coming that way to Fleetwood. But anyway, got a clock like that in my kitchen actually. Did you get that from IKEA? You know what? That looks just like the clock I bought from IKEA for my kitchen. It really does. Looks quite small on there though. Like a station clock. But anyway, we'll head down this way and we'll take a look at these illuminations. I wonder if we'll see a light up tram. That's just a bog standard one. Well, you never know. Well, we've got a couple of wagons here, council wagons, so maybe they're just here to maintain the lights and make sure that everything keeps running. Changing the bulbs. Well, it might be a wet night, but there are some people out and about, and these are very popular with the families. So we'll take a look at this one, shall we? I think this is a mummy, this one. Ooh, scary. Look at that. So that mummy pops up every so often out of there. I'll just wait for it to, is the lid going to close? Oh, no, it's out again. So oh, hang on a minute, we've got something here, look. Oh, now then. I thought that was going to be scary, that, but it's not really, is it? So there you go, this is the Egypt themed display. We'll carry on. That's quite an old one, that one. Now just up here we've got some much newer ones. So we'll have a little look at these. Great to be green. This is quite a big one, this one. Yeah, so if you are driving through the Illuminations, you do get to see these, of course, but like I say, I think it's better to get out of the car and come down here and have like a proper walk around, because you get a much better experience. So we'll carry on. We've now got Alice in Wonderland. I think this one's a bit scary, this one. It's a bit like the ride at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I was scared by Alice in Wonderland. I was more scared of that than I was of the ghost train. And I think it's because of it's just so weird, isn't it? And the characters. As you can see, they're animated, these. I can hear the motors going. Here we've got the Mad Hatter. Yeah, I think Alice looks a bit, I don't know, I think she looks a bit hypnotised or hypnotising. Again, this is quite an old one, this one. It's quite an old display. I'm not that well up on Alice in Wonderland. I don't even think I've even seen the movie, so some of you will probably recognise that, some of the characters and that more than I do. Got a peacock there, nice and bright. We've got a little sort of chair here where you can sit down for a bit. The WI Inspiring Women, Lancashire Federation, 1920 to 2020. WI Women's Institute. Not sure what the policeman is. If anyone could let us know. We've got some bears here on a roundabout. The kids can sit down there with a bear. A little bit dark there. I'll see if I can brighten it up a bit. Rain's starting to come down a bit heavier now, so I've had to put my umbrella up. But we've got Noddy here. The Teddy Bear's Picnic. I don't know what this one is, if anyone could let us know. So we're now coming up to the haunted house. It's quite a spooky one, this one. We've got these trees here which I think do a bit of a dance. We'll wait and see. It's a haunted hotel, actually, the haunted hotel. So we'll have a little look at this, shall we? Oh. Yeah, so that's a bit disappointing. The haunted hotel is not playing the music. At least the door opened and we got to see Frankenstein. Yeah, and the trees are supposed to be animated as well, but they're not working. That's a bit disappointing, really, isn't it? Hopefully they'll be able to fix that. But let's have a look at these here. Very simple looking ones, these. So when Blackpool Illuminations changed to LED, I do think they lost a lot of the sparkle. You know, because the old bulbs, when you look at old pictures and old like video, I mean the illuminations, I mean these up here, to be honest, they haven't really changed a whole lot. They're still pretty much the same as what they always were. But the main illuminations, now that they're all LED, they just don't seem to have that, you know, that sparkle that they used to have in the olden days, the incandescent. Open Sesame, this one. Oh, that's a bit scary, that one, isn't it? That's a scary looking face. Well, at least this one's working okay. Carry on, shall we? They go on for quite a while, these. They did have one where you could have your picture as part of the display, a photograph. It's a very windy path, this as well. It's good to ride your bike up here. It's a great, because we're on the cliffs up here, the cliffs, the Bispham cliffs, and we're actually quite high up from the sea. Okay, so all these ones we're looking at now are new, only put up in the last sort of couple of years. Leigh Francis. Leigh Francis, is that comedian guy? He's got his name down there. And we're just by a substation. Electricity substation, yeah. Got a porter cabin there next door as well. Yeah, they need a bit of electric. Mind you, since they've got an LED, I mean, they can't take anything like as much electric as the old bulbs, can they, really? This is quite a funky looking one, isn't it? Look at that there. You know, I think this is one of the displays which replaced the, you know, the native Indians, yeah. They used to have them, and then somebody complained about it, and they had to get rid of it, because one person complained about the native Indian, American Indian display. So just behind me, this point here, they've got like a donation thing where you can donate to the Blackpool. They never used to do that in the olden days, did they? It's almost like they're like cap in hand, isn't it, to the people going through the, oh, we need some more money for the illuminations, you know, because I suppose us council taxpayers pay a lot of the bill, don't we? But if it brings the people in, like it has done ever since it started. Well, when did the illuminations start? They actually first started with arc lamps, a series of arc lamps. I believe it was 8 arc lamps, and they put them on the end of the piers, around the tower, and all that. And those were the first illuminations, and that's going back to about 1880. Some of the first street lights in the whole country, because they were classed as street lights. Electric street light in Blackpool was one of the first places, and it was the Blackpool Illuminations. I bet you didn't know that, did you? Right, okay, this bit's all fenced off, so I'm going to have to head up here onto the pavement, cross the tram track. Just over the road is the old miners' convalescent home, which is now flat. Not sure if you can see it. It's a massive building, and it's got a couple of newer buildings either side, more modern flats. Admiral Point it's called, yeah. So it won't be cheap to buy or rent an apartment in there, will it? But anyway, I've now had to come up. These are the donation booths here. Yeah, so well, we've got Basil Brush over here. Let's have a look at Basil Brush, shall we? Now I could probably climb over the fence and have a closer look, really, couldn't I? But I'll stay on this side. So we've got the spacemen here, and the TARDIS, and the Daleks. Now I think that they're supposed to say exterminate, but I can't hear them. Maybe it's just a traffic noise, I don't know. More modern ones here. I'll tell you what, they speed along here, don't they? And it's a bit like a train, really, isn't it? When they get along here, the trams, because it just looks like a train track, doesn't it? Up this way, and it makes a bit of a noise as well on the track. But anyway, we've got this one here. I think that's a fairly new one, isn't it? It's not that. It's not a classic one, is it? Yeah, so he remembers the native Indians, the Native American Indians that had to be taken away because one person complained. So we're now at a tram stop, and this tram stop is for, I don't know. Oh, Lowther Avenue. There's a sign there, look. I think I can cross back over now. Got one of those council wagons going along the back there. They could do with sorting out that haunted hotel, because it's a bit disappointing that it doesn't work properly. But we've got SpongeBob here, and we're just coming up to Sooty, another one of my favourites from the olden days. The Sooty Show. My favourite character, Sweep. They're playing a bit of a video there as well. Might not be able to see that. There he is, Sweep, the star of the show. And we're just coming up to the end now, and it's the Coral Island display. So let's have a little look at the Coral Island display, shall we? Doesn't look to be all that well lit, actually. See if I can brighten that up a bit. So we're now up to the last display now, the Coral Island. Doesn't look to be all that well lit out. I'm not sure if these characters are supposed to be lit up. It's a little bit difficult to see them. Pirates. We've got a pirate ship there, rocking up and down. It's advertising the Coral Island, of course. Amusements. This is quite a funny one because we've got the guy on top of the drunken sailor there, look. Drunken sailors, should I say. So there you go, that was it. We've made it to the end of the tableau section of Blackpool Illuminations. Okay, so I'll leave it there now, and the rain is actually just starting to go off. I'm just looking now up the illuminations and I can see the tower all lit up, and you know what, it looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to do a drive-through of the whole illuminations, and I'll do it on a wet night as well because I think it'll look better. So I've done it every year, a drive through the illuminations. I haven't done one this year yet, but I'll wait for a quiet night and I'll do that. So look out for that video when I get round to doing it. But that was the tableau section of Blackpool Illuminations, and if you don't get a chance to come and see them, you've seen them in my video. But I'm going to leave it there now. If you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.